Nope, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I fucking forgot my mic. I'm sorry, guys. Let me try that again. Hi! I totally wasn't scuffed and forgot to unmute myself because I'm totally an experienced streamer. Points fingers at each other. Ooh, woo. I'm so sorry, lovelies. We are doing a little containment cast with Salem. Salem is from the Red website. I have pinned them, lovely beings, over here. And also when I do the VOD, I'll make sure to credit them. They are I would say, a pretty decent SCP expert. So I'm super excited to have them. They're also one of my little, like, kohais, if you don't know what that is, because you're not a weeb or you don't study Japanese. It's like a little, like, a junior or like a mentor. So I am going to undeafen. We're going to have some fun over there. I know you guys might be on both sides. If you are, that's amazing. I appreciate you guys for supporting both of us. And tonight's stream essentially is just going to be about, like, talking. He's going to be throwing some SCP up on the screen. I'll have it for you guys. I'm excited for it. I'm a little nervous. I'm totally going to be goofy about it. But overall, we're just gonna have a bunch of fun times. So right now, he totally has his OBS open, so I'm not gonna oust him like that, because we're professional like that. Look away, chat. Look away. Here, I can distract you with my teacher mode. Look at that, chat. Oh, I look adorable. I put on my glasses for you, and my tail even went up. Look at that. Oh, yeah, distraction. I totally successfully. All right. We're going to undeafen, let Salem Pierce in, and then we'll have a good time. So, Salem, if you're ready for me.
Hello, Crimson.
Hi, Salem. Let me put away my glasses and not totally throw anybody under the bus, because I wouldn't do that. How are you doing?
I am doing great.
You sound nervous.
I've just been in mute doing breathing exercises.
You sound like Selkie when she was feeling super nauseous and I had to, like, when we were doing a karaoke stream. It's okay. We are professionals but not professionals, and it's all about just having a good
She's
time.
calling you out.
I have no problem supporting my Seraphim.
Oh, but hello, Crimson. How are you doing? We've
I'm
already
doing
asked me that,
well.
so there you go.
You're
That's great. I
right.
just finished eating dinner, so that's great.
Yes, we totally did the right thing of making sure we had sustenance before on stream. A couple souls.
Mm-hmm.
They whatever they consume as an SCP. So it was delicious. There you go. Professional but not formal. Absolutely. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you guys get to see my legs today. I don't normally pull those out. I'm just a little showy today. I didn't know how I felt about it. I was like, oh my god, I actually don't normally show my legs. I was like,
And to
someone's
answer
definitely
your
gonna do
question,
something.
and to answer your question, Dark, I'm the one that timed you out. Anyways.
Oh, you're punishing your chat already? Oh, I
Yes.
can't punish my chat. My chat's being surprisingly nice. They're probably just waiting for the rest of it to, like,
Surprisingly
go.
nice.
They're probably
Waiting for
waiting
the
for the
right
chaos
moment.
to undo themselves. It's okay.
They're waiting for the right moment.
Exactly. They know when to strike. They wait for vulnerability and go for the heart. It's just how I raised them. I'm so proud of them.
Oh, you didn't notice the timeout? You want another one?
Oh, damn. No matter how much you plan something, it always says hiccups and issues are normal streaming live compared to edited videos. Absolutely. Oh, yes,
One thing
Crimson.
that I wish was fixed. One thing I wish was fixed was the fact that my model is very, very laggy right now because I'm screen sharing.
I got you.
That's the only thing that, yeah, that's my only issue with the video right now. But we are here because I have picked out 5 special SCPs that I know about, and Q in the chat here knows about one of them, and he is very traumatized by it. And as a matter of fact, it's one of his favorites, and he'll know which one I'm talking about when we pull it up. And I have read one of these up before, but actually 2 of these I've done videos on. The first one is actually one of the most. So you're gonna know exactly what it does then.
I
Okay.
stopped. So I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna stop because knowing my luck, he's gonna use one of these on his stream. And sure enough, I was right. So we're
I
gonna
used
pretend like
two
I
of
didn't
them.
do any of that.
Yep, I used two of them actually. Two of the ones that I did videos on, and they're the two most recent ones. So for those who actually watch my videos, oh wait, I forgot. You guys don't actually watch those.
Oh, shut
Anyways,
up!
um,
Wow, Salem, demeaning in the presence of me. I'll remember that. I'll just bully you after.
yes, more. Okay, anyways, um, we're gonna pull up the first SCP. This is SCP-1285 or 1285. This is it. Crimson, can you see it?
I can. I'm seeing if there's a way for me to just get your image. If not, then we'll go with this.
I did send you the pictures in DMs, so.
We'll see if I can do that better. I would hate to oust your whole OBS like that. Let's see. And then it'll save you break. How's this? I'll get the image and then you go ahead and stop sharing your screen so it'll save you some magical juice for your lovely model. Okay, so the first
You
we're
already
gonna
knows
go
which SCP I'm
in.
talking about.
Let's see. Okay, I have the first one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just download these real quick because we're totally professional in that sense. All right. All right.
Medusa, La Llorona,
Improvising.
and Groot in one SCP.
Nope.
I don't know where you got Medusa from. Maybe because it looks like hair. I don't know.
Medusa.
Also, making it 30-second. Are you asking for a 30-second timeout?
Damn,
You're
your
like-
chat's on fire. Thank you very much for the follow.
Free dark. Okay, yeah, okay.
All right, I believe I have these beautifulnesses here. Let's see. I'll do an image and then I'll just change it and be terrible here. All right, we're gonna do SCP.
Okay.
And then
Yes.
the first one here. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I almost totally messed that up real quick. Let me just...
I'm gonna watch
that
since I have my chat up on my screen. I'm gonna have me pull up your side now.
Aha. Look at that.
See how.
What's the first one? We're going to put it right in between
Oh,
us.
jeez. I just realized
Chaos.
something.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom.
Just
That is our first...
realized that.
Hey, I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying. I totally can do this.
We're both doing our best.
Yes. Okay, so...
Oh, I also just realized my Fugi is not my model.
It is not. No, you did not change it, but that is okay. I assure you, Salem is no better. Oh, well, you know, when you live as old as me, you hope that you have some shit together. It just doesn't happen for everybody, but you know, you try. Oh, there it is. Oh, Salem's so
There
cute.
you go. We changed it.
Oh, you guys have to deal with the
I'm
hand-drawn
so
version
tiny.
of mine. So cute. Oh,
Actually,
it's
Salem is
Jammers. Hi,
Oh.
lovely. Oh, Salem's not
Tovarish
terrible.
is Q, by the way.
Tovarish is cute? Oh, are you
Tovarish.
ousting your chat to me so I can
Yes.
bully them later? That would be terrible. That would be absolutely terrible.
Yes.
All right.
Nuh-uh. Yeah. Nice try. Jamers is there to vouch for me. Anyways, this is SCP-1285. Now, looking just at this image, what do you think this thing does? Just to get a better idea of what it is, it's a wooden sculpture of what seems to be a human, but its head is these like roots coming down. What do you think this thing does?
Okay, so
The first thing I
just
thought of
looking
was
at it and being the chaotic gremlin that I am, we're not going to go into lewd territory because we're going to be good about this because we're on live air, everybody. So let's not do succubus, demon-like, lustful tendencies because that would be bad.
You haven't been watching.
I wouldn't do that. Looking at a wooden...
Oh, I do it to myself.
Oh, yeah, he 100% does. I would say, as far as this wooden structure, you know, the way it's poised over kind of gives me like the what is it, like the bright insect vibe, where you like when something looks innocent or is pretty
It's
or something
actually
like that,
dangerous.
but in honesty is like venomous. You know what I mean? Um,
Mm-hmm.
like a poison dart frog. That's a good example.
Yes.
Like it's pretty, it's
Something that's
this, it's
colorful
something
is
that
often
looks
poisonous.
like it would not kill you, but it's going to. So that's my vote. I think this is like, since it's roots, I feel like it's a slow kill. That's what I'm vibing here.
Mm.
So slow
Okay, let's see.
kill, um, but I don't know how it moves because, you know, it's stuck there. So, like, it could be something that seeps, like, crawls through the roots and stuff and, like, kind of hunts you that way. Like, It Follows from the horror movie. Um,
Mm.
but it doesn't really show a face. So, I don't know exactly what I would vibe off, like, not having a face. So, maybe it goes for heads. So, let's purely off a guess. It's a killer. It's slow. Travels via roots, and it eats people's heads. That's hopefully my vote. How wrong
I
am I?
see.
How wrong
No,
am I?
not. I mean, you're not too far off.
Oh,
What did you say, Selkie? I'm gonna be lewd. It looks like the thing that touched the woman, the roots. Oh, interesting. Okay.
oh, I didn't notice that Selkie has a
Um,
different name in
yeah,
your
in YouTube.
side. Okay, I was like, interesting. Okay,
Hmm.
okay, I got you. I got you. I see you.
Dark never listens to me. He actually, every time I talk about something, he just turns off his ears because I've explained before why I'm in San Francisco. Like, anyways.
Oh, damn, he's doxing himself. Oh, yikes. San Fran is expensive.
I don't actually live there, but whatever. Anyways,
Mm.
SCP-1285 is, well, what you see here. You're very close in terms of how it works.
Okay.
Very slowly does it move. The actual body doesn't move, but if it's inside a home, those roots will grow slowly towards the nearest bedroom, and they will go over to the nearest bed. They will attach itself to that bed.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever sleeps in that bed next, that will be the victim. Those roots will wait until they go to sleep, and they will crawl up over to their face and gouge their eyes out, replacing them with little flowers.
Ooh.
Those little flowers will attract insects.
Mm-hmm.
Those insects will pollinate will pollinate the flowers, allowing the SCP to continue living and to grow. That is how SCP-1285 works. Now, as for other information behind it, I haven't looked too far into it, so that's about all I know in that case.
So let me get this straight. So you're saying that this when it kills somebody after gouging its eyes out and like it becomes like flowers, etc. Like
Mhm.
does it leave its old body behind, or does the body like disappear into the
Its
bed, or
old
how does that
body.
work?
Its old body still lives. It's more like
So they
a
multiply.
base. It's kind of like, yes, it's a multiplying thing.
Oh
It's
god.
just it's attaching itself to the person that was sleeping and using them as a form of way
Parasitic
to
host.
continue growing.
Mm. So it's a
And it will
parasite,
continue
host, and
doing that.
multiplier. Yuck.
So basically, you don't want this thing to be in a hotel room because that would be quite the mess.
So it's the SC
Hotel room.
SCP version of bedbugs.
I mean, in a way, to
Yeah.
an extent, yeah.
That meets Last of Us. Got
The
it.
nearest,
Cool.
the nearest bed. You say what? Yeah, Crimson. I'm too lazy to swap my YouTube. I see. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, on the
You
bright
just have to have a memory.
side, Salem here doesn't have to worry about it because I don't think they're ever gonna go to bed.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's move on to the next one. All right, the next one we have is I actually forgot the number for this one. That's actually really bad.
Oh, oh,
It is
the next one.
5. Okay, I think I remember the number kinda. SCP-5160. And that is, you should be able to see it
It's
I think, did you already put it up?
the ram, right?
Yes, the beautiful sheep.
The beautiful sheep.
Let me just clarify and make sure it is a sheep. It is the, yeah, 5160 is the SCP.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think this thing does? It just looks like a normal sheep. I mean, in real life, it probably is just a random picture somebody took at a fair or something. But in this case, what do you think this sheep does? There's nothing abnormal about it. It just looks like a regular sheep. Well, right here it does. What do you think it
Wait, does it have a
does?
different form? Because if it has a different form, like I feel like
Not really. It kind of, I mean, yes and no, because it keeps this same form. The only thing it does, the only difference that makes is, oh, my bad. I think I did forget some bit of information,
oh,
but go ahead and I'll clarify on that. Take a guess what this thing does.
Let me bring that closer and take a look. Um. So it seems like does it attract the Welsh demon sheep? Oh God. Um. Let's see.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
good
mean,
guess,
I think
but
I think you're right in the aspect that it doesn't necessarily have any like correlation that it like you said, it's somebody who probably took a picture at the fair, so it's not like there's anything distinct that calls out to me. Um but let's just fly the seat of our pants and go for something wild. So it's a sheep. Hi Firestorm. Hi Selkie.
it's a sheep what?
We're just gonna go with I totally vibed off because I said hi to people in chat. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
Not to throw
Oh,
you for a
don't
spin.
worry.
This sheep seems normal, so I'm thinking we have to go completely opposite with it. So
Mhm.
maybe it's something that like lives in sheep or disguises itself as sheep. So we'll go with that. So it's not truly a sheep.
Daddy, I've been a really bad girl.
Okay, like a
I
small
can't believe you, Selkie! Why did you oust me like that? Bitch! Bitch!
Huh?
She
Oh,
I'll
on my side.
play it for you cuz you have soundboards on, right?
Yes.
She played this.
Daddy, I've been a really bad girl.
That's for your
Take the,
chat more than mine.
yeah, you're welcome, chat. You can put that all you want.
So we're gonna say that this entity, this SCP, is like in sheep's clothing. We'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
And since we were going after the unalive versions before, let's go with passive. It'll be passive disguising itself as sheep for like maybe some kind of continuation purpose. That'll be my vote. So tell me how wrong I am.
All right, well, first of all, I finally got the information, and I was right in my thoughts, and yes, I was correct. This SCP, it looks like a normal sheep at the moment, but that's just because the picture took it that way.
Oh.
In reality, anybody who sees it will actually see it wearing a witch's hat
Oh.
and clothing that would normally be worn by a grandmother. So Crimson here, and
I'm the mommy of your mommy. I'm the upgraded Nana.
Chat, you remember when you guys used to call me mom for some reason? This is your grandma. Anyways.
Hi.
Okay, anyways. In some cases, some people will see the sheep as not a sheep, but in their own grandmother. So it's a perception type thing.
Ooh.
Some people see it this way, some people see it that way. Now, it's not dangerous. It's a Keter class, which many people confuse for, oh, it's dangerous. But no, Keter means it's very hard to contain.
Mm-hmm.
Why it's hard to contain? It's because it teleports. Why? I don't know. It just does.
They want to give it superpowers.
And yes, they want to make it hard to contain, and it's just basically, let's just make it teleport. Anyways, it can teleport, and it specifically teleports to any area of low income, specifically to school areas. It will teleport to a low-income school, and it will go up to children, and it will give them clothing made of wool. And that wool, or that clothing, will have its
Mm-hmm.
own special powers as well, its own special properties. Like, just for example, I have two examples. There is a pink wool sweater that, when worn, it gives the person who is wearing it some confidence, a confidence boost.
Okay.
Or mittens, for
So it's
example.
buffed
Another example is
clothing.
mittens. Yes, and the mittens, if worn, they will instantly begin to warm up your hands, like if they have some kind of built-in warmer or whatever.
Okay.
So essentially, this SCP is why it shows up as a grandmother. It's basically your grandma trying to protect you and give you clothing, like grandmas do. And that is SCP-5160. The
Interesting.
beautiful grandmother sheep, and it actually fits the name too. The name is let me see, I can pull it up real quick. Or can I? Yes. The name is literally Mother Sheep Believes in You.
Toverish is asking how it tastes. Um.
Of course you are, Q.
So
Q and Trini are both on the same boat here.
why am I on the same boat? What did I do? Thank you very much for the follow, lovely.
What?
Uh, I have
Q,
been
Q just
confused.
said Q just said Hag Factorium.
So let me get this straight to make sure I understand this SCP well. This
Mm-hmm.
wannabe Nana um
Mm-hmm.
goes and is hard to contain purely because they have the teleporting ability as well as potentially other things. And this sheep wears a witch hat.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially my people, oh, well, I'm not necessarily a witch. I'm more of a demon, but I do disguise myself very well. So very possible. They triggered me into eating it.
Oh yeah, the O5 here. They can see you're a demon, and they're not very happy that I brought you here. But that's fine. They don't like me either.
Yeah. So,
Anyways,
oh,
continue.
oh, Jesus Christ. No, it's okay. My service doggo decided that it was alert time for whatever reason.
Oh,
So, oh, red panda over
you
here.
okay?
Hey, it's red panda. Hello, lovely. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted. So this, it's okay. It's
Don't worry
okay.
about it.
It's okay, Takashi. It's okay. So what I'm hearing is there is this wannabe Nana who is a sheep with a witch hat that goes to places with low income schools, knits buffed clothing with mittens that can warm no matter what, like a heater, and then the sweater that boosts confidence. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
So I
I
am
mean, it's
so
more than
glad that
just
I didn't go
the
with
other.
the my service doggo is losing his shit. I am so sorry. It's okay, lovely. It's okay. We are safe.
Is it?
He's okay. He's alerting me for whatever reason. I really hope
I think
something
he's
bad is not
alerting. I
coming
think
up.
he's alerting to me.
He's like,
My
this
aura going
sheep
over
is
to his head.
bad. No pun intended. No pun
Sheep
intended
is
at all.
bad.
The sheep is bad, very bad. But yeah, so I was good to go with the not unaliving aspect, so we went for passive. So at least I got that and a couple other
Mm-hmm.
things. So ha
Yeah,
ha
there you go. Ignore that sound, chat. I knocked something over.
ha. What did you knock over? Salem.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. It wasn't a very expensive vase.
That would be terrible.
It is. I mean, it would have been. What did you just say, Q? I got tricked into land by my Mexican uncle. That's great.
And if we're asking how the sheep tastes, if it genuinely is a sheep, I would be like, I bet it would taste like a home cooked meal.
Everybody I talk to about this SCP wants to eat it.
Well, I
Stealthy
mean,
wants
one
to
of
eat
your
it.
lovely
Trini
beings
wants to
came
eat
over
it.
here
Q
and asked
wants
what
to
it would
eat it.
taste. So,
Oh yeah, Q. Good job.
yeah.
Oh jeez. What is this? Bro's about to live out. What? Run high school club? High school what?
Oh,
Okay.
what do we have?
Anyways.
Oh, High School Host Club. Yes, I see you.
Okay. Now, I didn't do this for the last one, and I forgot because I forgot. Do you have any questions about this SCP?
So aside from making people clothing, does it have any other benefit aside from like sharing with others and like caring for them?
Not that we know of as of now. Because you
Okay.
broke the vase. What do you mean because I broke the vase? Oh, it's another. Okay, my Fugi is acting out.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. On my end, you're
Crimson
good.
is
I don't know about
actually a
yours though.
Jeremy. No, on my end is pretty bad. I don't even know. You know, I'm not even looking at my own stream, so I don't even know how bad the lag is. But nobody has said anything, so I'm gonna assume it's fine.
I think it's okay. If you need
My
me to
Fugi
send you a
is.
PNG instead, I can also do that if you'd like. It's totally up to you. So.
I have a PNG, so if I really wanted to, I could do that.
Yep.
Actually, let me do that just in case it continues. Oh wait, you're showing my OBS?
Of course,
So you might be
demons know
seeing
what a
I'm doing.
PNG is, Red Panda. I have souls to eat and sacrifice and please. You have to be with the times.
Write that down.
Does it come with a Worcestershire sauce?
Worcestershire sauce? No.
I'm sure it could if it was a Japanese styled lamb. We could like make it
My
into like a
gosh.
Japanese hangbug steak and then like have that Worcestershire sauce side with like a nice Japanese potato salad with a sukemono.
I don't have your image. I don't have your
You're
image.
good, Red Panda. I'm just teasing. Duh, hell, corporate life.
Your Fugi is lagging. I don't know why it would be. Though probably a browser issue. I do not know. I think it's.
Please,
the
mother,
fact that
do I
I'm
need to
currently screen
inform Big Sis Mew? What happened? What is requiring of the information of my other children?
Can you send me the image because it is doing it too much?
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah,
Deku.
absolutely. If you want the PNG, I will get that for you. Let me just get here. Here.
If I can even do it, because now my OBS is bugging out. I mean, not OBS, Discord.
There we go.
Let me turn off the Fugi real quick, because it's being ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes things get glitchy on the weekends because we're all like high volume traffic.
Me, it's always glitchy. That's just normal for me.
That's fair. Every time I look at my ping or bits, it always tells me I'm unstable, but I don't see the lag, so I'm like, I'm assuming it's okay. I would hope somebody would say it if I was lagging.
Wow. Yeah, I'm the same way, and as of now, I can't see my screen, so if it's lagging, I do not know. I'm gonna look at the VOD, and I'm gonna be seeing it like on like three frames per second. I'm just be like, nobody said anything.
Well, Crimson Knight, I hope you have had a good time to rest from an 8-hour shift. That's a lot. And Salem, as far as your stream, aside from the PNG missing, I think everything else is good. You look consistently like you're moving naturally. So, at least from what I can see.
Okay, good.
I have a power horse of a computer. These demons need to, you know, support themselves. So I have like 2 streams open, an OBS going, my VTube stuff, and all that stuff. So we're vibing tonight. Oh no, I'm sorry. Here at Salem Pierce VT, we are not professional, says Tovarish. Someone's going to clip that and end up using that as something for you, I swear to God.
Oh no. Okay.
Womp womp.
Please download faster.
You hear that, chat? He said faster. Salem's dying over there. All right, chat. So
Yeah,
while
I'm
Salem
running now.
troubleshoots
I'm
over
really
here,
bad at FPS.
what are you guys
Yeah, I'm running
doing
on
this
really bad
weekend?
FPS on Discord.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the going outro. I have a great intro, which I'm also ready. He doesn't need it
Oh my
faster.
gosh.
Fucking loser.
Here we go.
Damn! You guys are going for the
Here we
throat
go.
today. Oh, my face is like really big. that scared me. I was like, whoa. Are you trying to scare chat?
Okay.
I have scarier
Oh, look,
images if you're going to
Crimson's back.
scare them. Jesus Christ. Jesus
Oh
Christ,
my
Salem.
God.
You scared the shit out of people in your chat. Oh my God.
Oh jeez. I think they'll be fine
Everybody's
with that.
saying
They usually
big.
like saying,
Big. Who's your
Who's your guest? Hello, Slicey. This is Crimson.
Hello,
CrimsonBloodCat.
lovely.
Alright, didn't scare me. Nothing scares you, Mango. Alright.
Hold
especially
on,
not
hold
facing a
on.
woman.
Wait, Salem did
Surprise me.
what? He used.
What?
Are you saying he's
Okay,
used
your
to
chat
going
is
for the throat?
Okay, your chat is not up to date with me, so I have to reload it. Okay. I was looking
Used
at your chat
to.
too, and I noticed nothing was moving.
He used to for me
Used-
going for the
you-
throat.
He's
Are you saying
used for
he's
me
used
going
to?
for the throat.
Like, are you saying he's into being choked? Is that what you're trying to say? Salem, we need to have a conversation afterwards. Oh no. Sorry, lovely.
Oh, that's my model. Whoops. Okay.
Shall we go to the
You
next one?
mentioned choke.
Yes.
Yes, you mentioned
Yes.
choke. I wanted to say something real quick.
Oh?
I could not wear a choker.
Well, who
There
said
is
that you have
nothing
to wear a
I-
choker? You can be choked without a choker.
Oh no, that's not what I was.
Oh, Lord.
All right, Chambers does that enough. Anyways, and he doesn't choke me in the fun way. He chokes me in the way that I'm gonna kill you, choke you.
Well,
Anyways,
yeah, he's like the
uh,
irritated, like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Where the way you want is like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. That's the way you want.
he's got that choking down from like the peanuts. No,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
You should-
I could not wear a choker. The reason I say that is because I went to get a haircut today. You know how they put that little paper thing around you that's like a choker?
No,
On your
you mean the cape?
No, not the cape. They put like a little paper thing that goes around your neck for the hair or whatever, and it looks like a choker.
Oh my God. No, Salem over here is trying to explain. He wasn't. Nobody's choking on peanuts, chat. We're fine. That's not what's going on. Y'all need to chill.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
okay, hello,
God.
JM Turian. I'll call
Oh
you
my
JM.
goodness. That's crazy. Jesus.
Say Squidward backwards.
Oh my
No.
Lord.
Oh jeez. Okay, we're just gonna move on to the next one because I don't need to keep talking about. Someone thinks I'm choking.
Oh
on
my
peanuts and
God.
somebody-
I just got what your chat just said. I would have read it first and been like, no, I can't say that. But that's funny. That's so funny.
Squidward backwards.
Yes.
Jeez.
Hey, man.
Crimson's chat might have less collective IQ than oh jeez, Mango's going for the throat.
Oh my
This
God.
Crimson's chat
No-
might have
nothing's
less collective
happening,
IQ
sweetheart.
Than this chat, and I'm in this one.
I'm in both of the chats. I'm watching. Both of them have totally different vibes, and I'm all about it. I love it. No, Salem is fine. Nobody is choking. Nobody's on fire. Nobody's unalived yet. We're
Yeah.
fine. Now we're on to SCP Milk as
I have to after what's it called? After like turn off the camera, I'm going to get choked. Anyways,
Excuse me?
yeah, Crimson. Anyways,
What, by me?
Yes.
Oh,
threatened.
sweetie, that's a treat for you. You don't deserve a treat right now. All right, back to your SCP milk. Do I get any hints on this, or am I just purely going off the bottle?
Just gonna by who can I join? What do you mean by who can you join? Anyways, next one. This is Q's favorite.
Oh, Tovarish, is this your
this-
man? Don't worry, you can have him. Salem's dead! Hey, you can see my chat just as much as I can see yours. I don't know what to tell you.
I'll be fair. I'm just keeping an eye on the screen. I look at your chat occasionally. Not only that, but it's not like staying up to date for me. So it's like I have to constantly keep reloading it.
I'm used to breaking Salem. I apologize, Salem's chat. It happens.
Huh? You're used to breaking me. Okay.
I mean, how many times have we stuttered? How many times have you stopped? How many times have you slipped up? So tell me about this milk.
Okay. You're going to guess this one. It's actually be for the same for all of them. This is milk. Go ahead. Take a guess what the it does.
So it wants to be drinked, or it liked being put in the bottle. Those are the two things that I'm hearing. No, I'm joking.
It's
Let's see.
Not alive, so I'll give you that.
Okay. So my guess. You chuck all the fucking milk, man. Oh yeah. I'm assuming that this will activate upon drinking or contact. So like if it spills. Those are my two guesses on that. For what it does, I don't know. I'm gonna think it's like some poison of some sort. Is there any is there an effect that I should like be guessing? Like if it drinks.
Yes,
Okay.
Oh yes, a definite effect. And there's a reason. I mean, if I brought this one in specific because I just thought it'd be so fun to go over.
Is it? Oh god.
It's funny because me and Q were on a voice call. We had a couple months back when I posted a SCPs of the Foundation video. This one was in there, and I basically called it the Actually, I'm not gonna say that because that's gonna give it away.
Okay.
But we talked about this one over voice call,
Mm-hmm.
and we both read the article, and we thought, "What the fuck?"
I like Crimson
So-
Knight's guess where they said the milk eats you from the inside. It is the definition of lactose intolerant.
Interesting.
I do feel bad for people who have lactose intolerance. Like that's just sucky.
Salem gets milked.
Ayo?
Selkie-
By who?
Selkie said that.
Ayo? Well, let's see. If it's consumed or on contact, maybe the person like slowly becomes. Oh my gosh! It's a Mew! Hi! Hi, Mew!
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh! Give me a second. It has to say hi to them. Hi, lovelies! So I'm here doing an SCP Containment cast with Salem, who is on the red site. I pinned their link if you want to check them out. But we are doing a little SCP guess where I take a look at the image, I try to guess what it's going on, etc. Oh, hold on. I have to get the boba from the boobies. Somebody.
What?
When I hydrate, boba appears on my boobies, and I drink from it. You know, you suck the balls through the straw, that kind of thing. You know, the tapioca pearls. But yeah, for those who are new here, I am, and also for Salem's chat, I am a horror streamer variety, and I pair up with the Cirque Day Zoo crew, which a couple of you guys are from, including Salem. And today we are doing tonight's little containment cast. So, to get back on here before I get super distracted, I'm gonna guess that when it consumes or come into contact, you become like, I don't know, like pudding or like milk or some kind of creamy-ish liquid. So how wrong am I?
Well, Q's probably getting the same reaction as me. It's like, oh, you're way off.
That probably.
So it doesn't really turn you into anything. It makes you do something.
Uh-oh.
So when you drink any bit of this very fetish-like milk.
You say fetish-like milk?
Yes. You will begin to lactate. And that will increase that will increase your lactation levels in your chest. No matter what, or no matter who you are.
Wow.
You could be male, you could be female, you could be a dog, you could be any mammal. Any mammal that drinks this will obtain the ability to lactate more than they're normally supposed to. And this is where it gets interesting. That's already weird enough as it. That's that part. What I just told you, all of that. That's what. Hello, Bass. You came in at a very weird time.
Bass, I seen the hentai. That's great.
Yes, so have I. Anyways, so when I did the video, that's all I read. That it makes you lactate, and that's why in the video I said, this is basically whoever made this has a lactation fetish. That's what I said. And then we went into it and we read more about it, and I thought, wow, this is something that I see. Okay.
But you have to
this
acknowledge
is something that does not need to see the light of day.
You have to not ignore Tovarish's comment of he forgot to mention the fact that if your mind dulls if you aren't milked after a while. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, I'm not done yet, Q. I'm still explaining. I'm just going off the first thing I read. Yeah, he's right about that, by the way. It has to be, the person who drinks it has to be consistently milk in order to prevent him from getting bigger. So essentially, it's a lactation and inflation fetish.
Interesting.
Yeah. They will get bigger and bigger, and they will keep. You have to milk them a certain amount of time a day, or they just continue to grow. And it's something. It really is something. I might be missing something.
Oh my goodness.
I might be missing something. Q, do you got anything? You got anything to add about this? I forgot.
Oh, you'll have to DM one of my mods. Theros is on, or Babs. The link, because most of my community members cannot post links, just as a heads up. So what I'm hearing is this substance in the bottle is contained because if you drink it, no matter your gender, as long as you are a mammal, you will continue to lactate. And if you're not milked after a while, your mind dulls. And yeah, is that it?
Yeah, basically. Eventually, it's like mind break, as Q said it in our
no,
voice
sweetie,
call.
you can't have that milk.
No.
Night, it was like, I don't want that milk. I was like, yeah, you can't have that milk, even if you did want it.
You are not allowed. Salem is an SCP. I am an SCP.
Yeah, you're 113A, right?
Yeah.
You'll have to tell me more about that after we guess a couple of more of these. But yeah, so sounds fun.
I'll go over it 100%.
So what's 696?
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, this is 686, right? But the perfect 69 was 696.
696. I can look that up real quick. I don't know how long it'll take to load. Okay, no, it doesn't take that long. I don't know it by heart. I looked up 6969. Okay.
Oh, 6969. That's fair.
Okay, that works too.
Maybe it's the other that makes the other. Oh God. Oh yeah, maybe it does. Maybe that's what makes this milk. I don't know. That's crazy.
No, it's actually completely different. SCP-696 is a portable mechanical typewriter. We're not gonna go over that one.
Okay.
Though. There is also SCP-069, but that one's not loot. That one's not loot either. Anyways, Next time I'm gonna have you on, I'm gonna pull out SCP-6969.
Hey,
Anyways,
yo.
we're going down to the fourth one.
Question
We're going on to the
before we
fourth one.
move. Question before we move.
Oh, that's right.
So,
That's
how
right.
do you
Any
get more of
questions about it? I forgot
686?
about
Does
that, my bad.
686 like affect everybody's milk that gets lactated if they consume this, or is this specifically has to be from this bottle? Original source cannot
If I remember
multiply.
correctly, yeah, if I remember correctly, then yes, more of that strange milk will come from the lactation.
Like
So it
pure,
can be in a way.
or like it's diluted.
No, the diluted. It's the SCP itself.
Interesting.
So the milk that's in the bottle will, I guess you could say, the person who drinks it will begin to produce it now.
Ah, yeah. But you said diluted,
You
so
won't let
not
me
all
say
of it.
before.
So like most of it is regular like breast milk, but
I think
10% is
I
like
mis-
this.
I misheard it. No, I don't. It's not diluted.
Oh,
It's
it's just
exactly how
it's
it is.
pure. Okay, so it's another like
Yes,
parasitic host kind of thing. Got it.
in a way, yes. What did you
Interesting.
just say? Something? Salem, drop your throne so I can send you Kalkini.
Nope.
I
Selkie.
I
Selkie,
absolutely
you just
love
need
it
their
'cause I
size and you
can
can just
hear-
like order it from Way Flavor. It'll be fine. I mean, what?
Just look at these. You can see how much they move. You see, I need a big size. Anyways, I think it's funny how every time you laugh, the mic cuts you out, but I can hear you in the background. Just
Oh
losing
no! I need to adjust my mic at some point to make sure that it's not like completely cut out like that. I was like fucking with it
Mhm.
before, but I was like worried that the gate was like too far. Let me see. I might be able to. Maybe this will be fine. Here, we'll do 0.69. Let's see how that works. You guys can tell me if I cut out as much. I just don't want to blast anybody's ears. I always fucking feel bad. All right. Moving to the next
I'm not
one.
gonna mess with Discord anymore. All right, yeah, moving on to the next one. This next one is going to be interesting. This one was actually, there's no official image for it, so I had to get some fan art of it. Just keep in mind, this is actually what it looks like. Smash. Anyways, oh, sorry. wrong stream.
Wrong
Wrong
stream.
str-
That
wrong
was
stream,
last
my bad.
week.
But no, you would not want to smash this, though. Then again, if you're someone like Mango, you probably still would. Oh, little note I forgot to mention. The green behind her is tails. She has 9 tails.
Oh, it's like a kitsune.
Yes.
Hmm.
She is a
Wakata.
Kitsune SCP.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
This is what she looks like. There's plenty of art of her, but this is probably one of my favorite ones, and that's why I use this one.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a guess at what you think she does.
So she's an SCP kitsune.
Mm-hmm.
So she has 9 tails, is that correct?
Yes, she has
Oh,
9 tails.
Ayasumi, good night,
and of
Crimson
course
Knight.
ears.
Okay. 9 tails.
Night, Crimson Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Steals your soul 100%. Smash times 9. Okay, Mango. Triple smash says
Let's
fast.
guess that she has 9 tails because that's 9 reincarnations based off of Japanese lore. So, what? That's probably a really old kitsune. Kitsune are also known for tricksters. So if it's more Japanese lore oriented versus SCP, I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with souls oriented, and maybe it's not a Bakemonogatari or Nekomata, so I don't think it's imposing anything here. So is she wearing an apron?
Yes.
So let's just
That is
go with
indeed
like an
an
SCP Senko-san. Do you know what Senko-san is?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go with an SCP version of Senko-san. That's my guess. How wrong am I?
Okay. So just to get an idea, she's from your guess, she's caring and wants to help you.
Let's go with also Yandere effect.
Okay, fair enough. So this is one of the SCPs that I actually did read on a stream one time. I used to do a thing called Anomalies Redacted, where I would read random articles, and this was one of them. And I
Okay.
had never read it beforehand. And after I read it, okay.
You can't even finish your
You
feelings.
got it. You got it right about the whole trickster thing.
Okay. That's Kitsune.
That's about all you got right.
Okay.
So she has a type of mind-altering ability. Anybody
Okay.
who comes into contact with her, she can easily alter anybody's mind, no matter how strong their mind is.
Ooh, okay.
And they also shapeshift.
Mm-hmm.
They can turn into any form they want, any person they want, so that you can easily turn into somebody who you trust dearly. And
so more like a Nekomata. Got it.
just
Got it.
Yes, let me actually pull up the exact examples that I wanted to say. SCP-953. It is pretty interesting. She was very good at convincing her victims to commit acts that are very graphic. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
When you say graphic, do you mean like unaliving graphic, or you mean like things you cannot say graphic?
Let me just read this. Let me read this aloud.
Sure.
And it's exact quote from the article, from the file itself.
Okay.
Its preferred killing method is a bare-handed strike to the abdomen, penetrating the abdominal cavity and removing the liver, which it will later consume.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
If given
nutrition.
time, however, it will choose to linger over its kill, torturing its victim, and it seems to enjoy the infliction of pain upon other sentient beings.
So it's sadistic
That's one thing I
Kitsune.
wanted to mention. That's one thing I wanted to mention. I'm trying to find the other thing real quick. Where is it?
You guys don't store livers? It's crazy.
Here we go. I found it. Okay. The polymorphic abilities SCP-953 displays moderate level psionic abilities, namely suggestion telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
Although insufficient to fool an outside observer, an entranced subject can be convinced of a variety of false facts. So basically being mind altered and like indoctrinated in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Including how it works, how the SCP works and its own nature, and the nature of things around it. In the past, this SCP has done many things, among others like deceive police officers investigating reports of loud screams from a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
It has convinced a mother to roast and eat its own child,
Mm-hmm.
and also has itself carried out acts of necro upon somebody's fiance right in front of them.
Wow.
It also performed systematic murder against 27 attendees at a YIFCon. That is just a few of the things it has done.
Interesting. Interestingly specific.
I'm just going off the article.
Nope, that's fair. That's an interestingly specific but hilarious little tidbit of information. But you don't wait, are you saying you don't keep livers in a jar somewhere? Like, but the nutrition.
But the nutrition, of course.
Yeah. It's like eating hearts.
I'm not gonna
Hearts are a
eat
little too
anything
squishy,
made
but
now.
like the liver is definitely like more nutritious.
Jet, you know how you just love the way Grandma cooks? Don't let her cook for you.
No, if I was going to cook for you, I would make sure that you enjoyed every little bit of it to your last dying.
And
What?
by that,
Oh, look
it's
at
gonna
that.
be like that. By that, it's gonna be like that one video of that guy being forced to eat a soup.
Possibly.
What did you say, Sophie? All these lewd low key. They're lewd. What? I'm sorry, but how is the sheep one lewd?
We're not going to answer that. Do not answer that, chat.
I'm
If
not
he
gonna
doesn't get
answer
it,
that.
don't answer that, chat.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay.
So our
That was
next one.
something else. Any questions about this one?
We'll tell you when you're older. Incognito. Yes. Yes. I'm good.
No.
We're going to our
You're
next one?
good? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Mango is cooking. What did Mango say? I'm using the milking one on this kitsune.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay. Well,
Damn.
that is an SCP. Now we have the fifth and the last SCP that I have collected here. This is actually an SCP that I read about last night, because I wanted to get one that I haven't done before. All the previous ones I have either talked about, explained, or joked about on stream or on videos.
Mhm.
This is the only one that I am 100% new to, and I don't think anybody here knows about. This is... Oh, of course I forgot the number. This is an SCP. It's SCP-3032, I believe.
3032.
3022.
3022.
Oh no, my bad. Okay, my bad. 20. Fuck. Okay.
Just fucking get the number. We'll wait.
2329.
2329. Okay.
2329. I had
So
to
you're
actually
dyslexic
look.
with numbers. Got it. Okay. So
I'm not.
2329.
23. Okay.
I can't. I'm dying. Okay. So 2329.
2329, yes. So SCP-2329, as I said, I did caption to you in DMs that the SCP is not actually. It is what is in the picture that you see here, but it's actually a view of the inside of the SCP.
Oh.
The SCP itself is an apartment building.
Okay.
This picture here is just a POV image of the inside. So go ahead, take your guess. Take your guess of what this thing is, what this apartment building does.
You know what? I'm gonna go with a basic, more upfront guess. This is an apartment complex that consumes its tenants one at a time and like internally like moves and then just says like, you know, like you're always taking like rent, kind of like a Hotel California, but for like an apartment complex.
Okay. Is that your final guess?
We'll go with it. Why not? Feeling spicy.
Okay. Because you know what? And after reading this and after thinking about it now, I thought, man, this is the most tame one out of all of these. So many people, when it comes to SCPs, will come to the conclusion of, oh, it's dangerous, or oh, it's very helpful. This one it's just there, and it does this because it does. This hotel, anybody who enters it... Alright, so it's kind of interesting to explain it. This picture, there is actually 4 people in this picture.
Oh.
But the main properties of this anomaly, this SCP, the reason why you don't see those 4 people, they're actually the ones sitting in those chairs there, if you can see those. They are sitting in those chairs, but because you don't see anybody, it's actually the SCP in effect. Anybody inside of this hotel or this apartment building, you cannot see anybody the moment you go inside.
Oh.
You can go in with somebody right beside you, and they will instantly just vanish. They're there, but you will not be able to see them, feel them, hear them, or even smell them.
No, that's so sad. That'd be like if all of my kitty minions went to a house and I couldn't find them. I'd be pissed. I'd kill the SCP.
This is basically a really unfair and really sad game of hide and seek.
That is really sad.
And it continues as nobody from the outside can see the people on the inside either. And the same goes with objects people are holding. If somebody is holding one... Oh, you know this one, Selkie. Interesting. This SCP, if you are holding an item, the other people cannot see that item either until you drop the item. Once you drop it, then it becomes visible to everybody else. So essentially, everybody is everybody is invisible to everyone when they're inside the apartment building.
Gotcha.
There have even before this SCP was first contained, there were many reports from tenants who were always complaining to the management of, oh, my neighbors are so antisocial. they will never come out of their homes. That's not the case. They just don't see them. They're always there. You just don't see them.
Damn.
But that used it for an RP scenario. Interesting.
Ooh, nice. I could see that.
But that is SCP 30 or 20 whatever. This one. 2329.
I was gonna say, wasn't it 2329? Did you have more malfunctions?
Yes. Some of the numbers
Oh.
confuse me sometimes.
That is fair. All right,
Mhm.
so are we moving? Was that our last one, or I think
That
there
was our last one, but that was our last one, but I do have other thing that I didn't do for the rest of them because I forgot about this part.
Okay.
We're going to return back to the first one that we did.
Okay.
And was that it? Yeah, that's the one. So we have SCP 10 or my bad. It was, man, I'm messing up numbers so bad. 1285.
Yep.
We're back to SCP 1285. So we already know what this thing does. Q is yelling the dear SCP. We're not going to do that this time because I didn't pull that one out. I thought about it though, but I'm not this time. There's plenty of dear ones, so you can make of that what you will. So this one we already know. This is the one with the roots that climb over to the bed and will place the sleeper's eyes with flowers.
Yep. That pollinates, etc., and then repeats. Yep.
How do you think if this SCP was real, how do you think we would deal with this? If this was like a real issue that we had to deal with, and we just don't know where it's going to appear, how do you think it would be if this SCP was real?
Are you saying I should give you ideas on how to contain this?
Not really contain, but just to,
Eliminate?
Eliminate?
I think it would be like The Last of Us. People would have to get like receptacles that would be able to filter the air so that we can't breathe it in for pollination, especially if we find out that that's one of the objectives here. Oh, he's making me do his job. Is that it? He's just trying to get free labor. I got you. That's fine. I would think it would be a couple ways. One, it would, especially since it's pollinating and tree and plant related, I would think that they would want to contain it from I think they would want to contain it from exposing to other people. So I would say filter for airborne. I would say they probably attempt to kill it with fire or some kind of like acidic, or even develop an SCP or hybrid, kind of like the Japanese beetle with Japanese vines, to like find a way to what is it? I hope they would try to find a way to eliminate it at the source, especially since depending on how porous it could be, etc., it could spread multiple ways. So I would think like fire, air filters, and like a possible like invasive species to combat it, but then also control it. So that would be my guess.
You know, I just thought of something even better.
Oh.
Okay. My bad. My bad making you explain all that. That's a pretty good way to do it. But I just thought of something that's pretty interesting. So, and Q's gonna start ranting about this part that I'm gonna say. So there is a thing called the Global Occult Coalition.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of it before?
The Global Cult Coalition?
Global Occult Coalition. It's a United Nations.
Global Occult. Yeah. I think I might have heard something.
There he is. There's Q ranting about it. Okay,
Yes.
But anyways, the UNGOC is basically essentially a group, or it's an agency, an international agency that sets itself the main goal of kill every single anomaly. It doesn't matter if it's good, doesn't matter if it's bad, doesn't matter if it helped grandma across the street, doesn't matter if it's giving you pizza, and it doesn't matter if it's about to end the world. Kill it. That is their main thing.
Sure.
So, there is a thing. There's a very common thing that occurs if an SCP is killed. If there's a way it's killed, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes it can end up being. Shut up, Q. sometimes it can end up being worse than what it was before.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the case of a specific SCP, there was once upon a time an SCP that is a chair
Mm-hmm.
that loved it when people sat on it. So essentially, it's any degenerate nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
and it enjoyed being sat on, and it would find some weird thrill out of it for some reason. I don't know why. We're not gonna get into that part. But
Salem,
the
did you
GOC
reincarnate into a chair?
Shut up.
Make me.
uh, I can't. She's gonna hit me with a rolling pin. Anyways, the GOC got a hold of this chair and they shredded it and they put it into a wood chipper and they thought, done is done.
Oh,
the SCP
no.
is dead. Very wrong.
You just made it worse.
It turned into a pile of sawdust, which it is still an SCP now. Instead, it is
Jesus.
a pile of sawdust that will appear near anybody that is nearby it. It will teleport into their lungs and it will choke them to death.
Hey, yo. I mean, oh, that's horrible. I mean, it sounds like karma, but okay.
05 counts is giving me really weird looks right now. Anyways, but yes. So the idea that I had in mind is, if this SCP was destroyed, what do you think it could turn into next? Something good, better, or something potentially worse?
Oh, depending on how they eliminated it?
No, just if it was killed, what do you think it would turn into? Like, for example, this thing is a wooden statue of roots. If we were to burn it or shred it or whatever, what do you think would happen to it? Relatable? What do you mean relatable, Selkie?
Probably what I said. If it was like shredded and shipped and they left it, I feel like, well, it's roots, so it would have to go one step. So let's say they burned it, and then that gaseous form would be poisonous. So that would be a guess for me. Because if you splintered it, right, you would just be making it into more roots. So that wouldn't necessarily make it change a form.
And essentially, it would probably duplicate it.
Yeah, exactly. So assuming they go the route of burning it, that smoke would develop and kind of change its form. So I think at that point it would become airborne and poisonous that way. A slow kill.
Incognito Cheetos.
Oh, light. That's amazing.
It would turn into humanity's greatest evil, books.
Yes. It would be like hypnotic books. Be like, we're going to make you believe that a fantasy that you're reading could be real. Could be.
Could be. All right. Now, the beautiful mother sheep loves you.
Oh, the freaking
If we were to cook it like you manimals would want to do.
Ugh, I wouldn't eat it.
What do you know? Let's use that, the cooking thing, because that would kill it technically.
Yeah.
So, if you cook this thing, what do you think this SCP would end up becoming? Something worse or something maybe better?
Okay, I'm going to take it a step further. We're going to go bet. All right. So let's say it gets fed to a child because the family didn't know any better. Bought the lamb at a store or something. Who knows? And it gets eaten. It gets cooked. It'll probably taste like the best home cooked meal you want because of the loving instinct. But then I bet like it would just mutate and infect that, like, especially if they're children, or maybe it's specifically like feminine presenting children, and they'd have to become the motherly type. So it's like a mutation of evolution. So they will always be caring for people, and they'll always have knitting as their hobby, no matter how much they don't like knitting. It would just come natural.
I hate doing this, but just want to.
It's like, I don't want to knit this freaking mitten, but just some part of me makes me want to do it, so I'm gonna fucking do it, and then I can game. It's bullshit.
Okay. All right, next one.
So what was that,
And
Selkie? What was that? So what? Oh jeez, that's funny.
autism.
Possibly, very possible.
And you look so bad. Oh, hey, shaman.
Hi, shaman.
I absolutely love that. The moment I saw that, I knew it was shaman for some reason.
It's crazy. I wonder why. Oh
Okay. Then we have the milk bottle, the beautiful lactation fetish
yes.
mind break milk bottle. If we were to, oh geez, if we were to, I don't know how you would destroy this thing. Maybe turn it into steam, like boil it or something. I don't know. But if this
Ooh,
thing
that
were
could go gaseous.
destroyed, if you were to destroy it, what could potentially happen?
Oh, see, incognito also has it. So it could go one way, right? Because the forms are liquid, gas, solid, right? So let's say we go the gaseous route.
Yeah.
You're gonna have people lactated everywhere. But let's say we go solid. All right, sorry, Chad.
Okay.
This might be more disturbing. I'm sorry. You're gonna have the worst diarrhea episodes you're ever gonna have in your goddamn life. Lactose intolerant extreme, and it's not gonna stop. That's my guess.
Oh my.
Oh jeez. Oh. What about you?
Were you
What's
done?
your thought?
Or...
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were done. Okay.
Oh,
thought
I
you
mean,
were
it's
still
just
explaining
liquid or
you were
gas, so
laughing.
I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just laughing. I'm gonna keep talking. Okay. Then we have the beautiful, this.
Oh god, that one's different. I feel like that's paranormal
Yeah.
SCP. That one's gonna be hard.
This one, I don't even think you can kill it if I'm being honest. But if you could, what the heck how much worse could this thing get? If it were to get worse.
Hmm.
Or
So
maybe,
if we're
or
going,
maybe it goes into the Senko thing like you were saying.
oh, so there's a couple
Could be
things that could happen. So let's say it gets killed by whatever god awful way. Nine tails tend to be like the ascension cap for kitsunes. The next step is kami at that point, especially if it's like an entity level. So like we're talking about killing it and giving it worse. So that killing it is
What if I
probably
want
gonna
it to
make
be
it
worse?
worse. It probably is gonna make
What
it
if I want
worse.
to-
That's my guess. So let's poke at the Japanese lore for a second. So let's say the kitsune gets killed. Not only are the nine tails then like that energy manifest, it's gonna cause miasma, which if any of you weebs or Japanese lore friends are aware, like that miasma is corruption that can technically corrupt other entities, etc. Especially if it's not cleansed. It's a whole like story. So this one's kind of not like the other ones where it's like it's a solid liquid or gas. This is like you effed up. So let's say they just killed it to kill it. It's gonna get worse. That's my guess. It's gonna corrupt, it's gonna infect, it's just gonna break like until it like reincarnates or passes on. So that's my guess for that. But let's say they were smart enough. Let's say they were intelligent enough to seal this. Then there would be a different story. Because if they sealed it properly, if they, like purified, appeased it, left it offerings, etc., then I could see it not causing as much trouble. Maybe it ascends and helps calm the yokai instead of antagonize it. It could definitely go that way, but I'm gonna guess most people don't know how to do that, so you're just gonna make it worse. Ooh, I do have an idea to make her worse. Every time she dies, she becomes more funny until she's full fox mode, and then she basically hunts down all the people that hurt her relentlessly. Ooh. That's fair.
Yes, I would say so, maybe. And I also forgot some information about this one. I actually didn't explain everything because, like I said, I did read the full article.
Mhm.
There's actually some mobile task force units we've had, or agents have gone to capture this SCP. Or
Mhm.
no, what was it? It was this or that? Yeah, no, they went into to just to try to capture her. And it was three people. They went into this little cottage area. It was in Asia. It was like
Mhm.
an I don't remember, like a hut, and there was this elderly woman who lived there. They trusted her and everything. It was SCP 953, my god. And well, worst come to worst, two of them died, and one of them was badly injured. By the end of it, we had an interview with them, and they actually attempted to defend SCP-953, and we questioned them of whether SCP-953 had their way with him, and he was very adamant, whatever, very on the point of no, nothing happened. I'm saying what I'm saying out of my own free will, though we don't believe him because SCP-953 is just very good at mind controlling people and changing
Yep.
people's minds.
Mhm.
So that is that. And the SCP is just really good at manipulating people, basically.
Hmm.
Anyways, and we have. Oh, wait, I still had this one. Whoops. I didn't realize I still had the one in the back up. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Whoops, never mind. Okay. The last SCP, which was the hotel. If we were to demolish the building, basically, is the only way to destroy it, really. If we were to demolish this SCP, what could potentially happen? What would we get from it?
Ooh. I feel like it would be a small epidemic, but a introvert's paradise. I feel like, let's say it got like demolished into dust, etc. That
Mhm.
dust might be put in like cement and like incorporated in other places. Let's say the wood becomes sawdust and ends up accidentally in people's drinks when people are cutting stuff or whichever. People will just start disappearing,
Mhm.
and they would feel so alone. That would be my sad guess. Is just like people just start disappearing, but in reality, like they're there. They just can't see them or hear them or talk to them. So it would be great for the introverted paradise, but then it would feel like you have this whole world. They'd probably find ways to try to go around it, but that would be my sad guess.
Okay. Fair. There's probably different hundreds, tons, bunch of different ways that could go wrong, but that is definitely one of them. All right. And I think we went over, yeah, that is all five of the SCP. I accidentally made you disappear. Whoops.
You making me
All
disappear?
right. That is
Crazy.
by accident.
No
We
worries.
can't make you disappear just yet.
Nope,
Anyways,
not yet.
you had question. Wait, did I ask if you had any questions about the hotel one, the apartment building?
I don't know. I think we kind of remember that we had to do another step, but I don't think I have any questions regarding this one actually.
Okay, fair enough. Now, you had question about me. We mentioned this earlier. SCP-113A.
So,
You
SCP-113A, what makes you an SCP?
um I'm actually male, but the SCP, if you do not know what it is, SCP-113 is a stone. It is a jaded stone that is whenever you touch it or whoever touches it, they will begin to go through a transformation process that will turn them from one gender to another. So it's named the gender switching stone. A
Ah.
very renowned researcher at here at the Foundation, Dr. Bright, somehow got a hold of SCP-113. We don't know how, but now we have tighter security on it. Um, anybody who in the Foundation who wants to use the stone is free to use it so long as they sign a waiver or whatever. So
Mhm.
I'm assuming that's how that happened. Um, He used stone. He put it into a paper bag, handed it to me, and said, "I got you lunch." Normally, I wouldn't take it because it's Dr. Bright. He probably put something in there,
Mhm.
but for some reason, I trusted him. put my hand in, immediately touched the stone. And something strange happened. The reason why the A was added at the end is because what happened to me, is very different compared to everybody else who has touched it. Usually, when you touch the stone and you begin to transform, nothing can separate you from that stone no matter what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, when I touched it, halfway through transformation, the stone detached itself,
Oh.
making me half male, half female, which is why I look female, but I have a male voice. I have an Adam's apple. I also have various female parts. And in terms of organs, it's a mess. Some female organs, missing some male organs. It's a mess. They're still researching on me as much as I don't like it. But they allow me to continue as I am doing right now. And that's why I am like this.
Interesting.
What's down there, Salem? Selkie, really?
Selkie. Is it pink though, says Tovarish? God damn it, guys. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my.
Oh, Lord.
I still said that about the organs. Oh, Shaman, of course you are. He's
Mhm.
sad. Okay, let me add this part in,
Yeah,
'cause
I'm not
this is
basically a
part of it.
femboy. Are you
Hmm.
connected to the Milk SCP? Asked Incognito. I
No.
don't think so. They got so defensive. They got so defensive.
Anyways, I'll add this part in because it's a little, I guess, trivia thing, and plus we're already talking about it anyways, might as well.
Yeah.
I cannot produce a child, and that's why Shaman is so bothered by it.
That's okay.
I mentioned some organs were missing, and that would include ovaries.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, I mean yes.
There's so
Dude.
many things I want to say, but I cannot, and that is okay.
You
That
you
is
and
for
Selkie are on the same team
offline.
for once. You and Selkie are on the same team for once. I gotta watch myself after this.
Selkie and I are always on the same team. What are you talking about?
Selkie and Q?
Oh, Selkie and Q. I thought you meant me and Selkie. I was like, we're normally on the same team.
No.
Say it.
Salem. Oh
I
gosh.
can't, Red Panda. It's not that kind of stream. And they're also on a different site. I can't. I'm sorry.
Just to make it clear,
I'm not
I
fucking
have
Selkie.
said penis. I have said various things. How bad is it?
Trust me. It's bad.
Send it to me in DM. I'm curious.
We will. But which is the one that you
Send it right
surprise
now.
put it in? Oh my god. I don't wanna. Oh my god. Fine. I will humor you.
What did I walk into? Hello, Dodge. Dodge walked in at a very interesting time.
Okay, there's your DM. That's the tame version of what I was going to say. The tame version of what I was going to say. I'm not saying that.
Oh, that's it?
That is I just said that's the tame version. I'm not saying it, but that's the gist of what I was going to say.
That's not that bad. I mean, I think I know what words you were going to use, but I don't think that's that bad. We've talked about worse on my streams before.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, chat. You can take Salem down with you. I'm not doing it.
We've talked about chainsaw circumcisions before.
Oh, that's fine. Now is well, fine. I will, Selkie. I'll give you the tame version. Oh shit! Nope, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Hold on, let me get it for you. There. That is also the tame version of what I said. Okay.
But yes, Crimson, you're correct. You essentially are correct about that. But I'm not gonna let that happen.
I think with some of these SCPs, not to get into weird territory, I don't think they ask for consent, you know? Oh my god, Selkie. Selkie, you're so bad! You stop that right now. I am on air. I cannot say that shit. Oh, Jesus. But yeah. Lord have mercy.
My. Jeez. Well, do you have any questions?
I know you talked about another, like, review of them. Or is there more that we're reviewing? Or is that genuinely our last?
That was our last one for today.
Perfect. All right.
Now, before we end the stream,
Okay.
I was asked to do this by the O5 Council. They were very adamant on me doing
L5 Council? What is this
this.
L5?
O5 Council.
O5. What is O5?
O5, the O5, that's fine. I'm telling you this anyways. So the O5 Council is Overseer 5. I don't know where the 5 came from. I keep asking them, but they don't want to tell me.
Okay.
The O5 Council is basically the head of the SCP Foundation. They control everything. Everything they say goes. What did you just say, Shaman? Is there a way for Salem to get pregnant? No! There is not. And you want to hear the funny part? Dr. Bright has looked into research for that.
Oh, God.
Right.
When does 05 turn
Anyways.
06? Jesus. Oh, I don't know if you could talk about the OF Council. Oh, Jesus.
It's too late. I mean, I like pissing them off anyways, so it's fine. Oh, they're looking at me really nicely. I'm used to that face. Anyways, but yeah, the O5 Council, they asked me to do this. It's very important. And they were very adamant on it that I do it. They were not happy that I brought you here because you are technically an anomaly for being a demon. So, very sorry, Crimson, but you are now
Nope.
SCP-069.
Oh my God, you did not!
I'm very sorry, but you are now part of our beautiful foundation. Enjoy your containment cell.
Oh my God, you did not. You know this can't keep me, right? I'm just gonna humor you here since you're my adopted child. You know this can't keep me here. Oh my God.
What was that? Oh, the O5 are very confused at why you just called me adopted child. Nothing. There's no reason behind that. You don't need to ask questions.
That's okay. I'm gonna stay here just to make sure he doesn't get penalized. And as soon as this is over, I'm breaking free. Good luck on Keter class, everybody.
Keter class. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, it was nice having you, and apparently we're going to keep having you here, Crimson.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'm totally gonna stay 05. I would never escape. I would never consume anybody who stands in my way and escape. I would never do such a thing.
Wish I can be in that cell too. What, Shaman?
Oh, sweetie, you will be in just a moment.
That's your grandma. You freak.
Why are you calling them a freak? That's terrible. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Did I stutter? What did you enjoy some milk?
Oh my goodness.
If anything, I think if you're great friends with the O5, you could potentially annoy Dr. Bright, but I doubt that, and they'll probably release you. But I wouldn't hold my breath. Anyways, enjoy your whatever you have left of this stay.
For those who can't see it, if you go onto the other stream, I have this tiny little cage on me. It's very cute. I like it. I'm wearing it as a decoration for now. We'll see where it goes from there. But yes, thank you for having me, though. I appreciate it.
Of course. And just a little to explain why San Francisco, because Dark asked this question earlier. Site 47 is located under Alcatraz.
Ah, that's fair.
And right now we're overlooking the entire city of San Francisco.
Yeah, so, I see the bridge. Yeah,
that's why.
Very cute. I like it. All right.
But yes. All right. I think it is time to end it here. Until next time.
Yes, of course. course. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure everybody enjoyed their time here, actually. Um, yeah, we're going to send her to her cell now. Bye bye.
I'm totally gonna go to my cell, and I'm totally not gonna raid somebody instead, because I will totally be in my cell the whole time. I have no such powers that can get me out. Absolutely not. All right, guys. So we're getting out of here, and we're going to be raiding Audrey. They are a VTuber. They're actually, I looked up it just a moment ago. They're playing Dead by Daylight. So they're going to be doing stuff. They have Waifu Friday Night Frights. So we're going to go over there and keep that. So I will catch you guys next time. All right. Bye, lovelies.